Blue Star, Tower 105, Level 1 entrance. A female instructor, dressed in professional attire and wearing a serious expression, addressed the class of students. Before the instructor stood a crowd of students who looked on with curiosity and excitement, their eyes fixed on the towering tower. Amongst them was Liu Yan, who had recently transmigrated to this parallel world. He found himself surrounded by unfamiliar classmates and a beautiful teacher, yet in a completely different world. According to the information he had gathered, the apocalypse in this world had occurred a year ago. It brought intense solar flares, devastating sandstorms, volcanic eruptions, and massive tsunamis thousands of meters high. In that moment, the instructor began distributing smart wristbands to the students. Liu Yan received a purple wristband, which displayed various attributes and acted as a communication device within the tower. On average, HP and MP were around 100, while other attributes averaged around 10. Luck averaged around 30. After awakening, talents would be graded from F to SSS, with C-grade talents worthy of the Federation's focus. Liu Yan listened to the conversations around him as his classmates discussed the grades of talent they hoped to awaken. As the time arrived, one by one, the students entered the tower. Liu Yan followed suit and felt a cool sensation followed by intense dizziness. When he regained his senses, he found himself in a beautiful world filled with vibrant trees and exotic plants. He knew, however, that danger lurked in this seemingly peaceful environment. Then, Liu Yan felt his body go weak, but he managed to stay on his feet. After the numbness subsided, he checked his talent and was ecstatic to see that he had awakened an SSS-grade talent called Divine Extraction. A broadcast from the wristbands announced the awakening results. 28 F-grade talents, 10 E-grade talents, 9 D-grade talents, 6 C-grade talents, 1 B-grade talent, and no A-grade talents. However, there was one person who had awakened an S-grade talent or higher. The surrounding students were shocked, as the highest known grade was only A. They hailed the birth of a strong person who would carry humanity forward. Liu Yan, knowing he possessed an SSS-grade talent, smiled to himself, knowing that he held immense potential in this new world. Liu Yan had awakened a talent called Divine Extraction after entering the tower. The talent allowed him to extract any material and obtain its attributes, enabling him to continuously improve himself. He realized his talent was extremely powerful and had huge growth potential. Other students had also awakened various talents. Some had useless talents like increased appetite, while others had combat talents of different grades from E to C. A student named Yan Yuanji had awakened Behemoth Strength, a C-grade combat talent. With it, he could easily uproot thick trees. Liu Yan was surprised at Yan Yuanji's power, but realized his own SSS-grade talent was far superior. After awakening their talents, students were told to reach level 2 of the tower within 7 days or be expelled. They began adapting to their talents before setting out to explore. Liu Yan first tried extracting impurities from his basic F-grade equipment. He succeeded in upgrading it to E-grade, giving him much higher defenses. Yan Yuanji punched a tree and showed off his power, boosting the confidence of other students. They set off with him leading. Soon, a level 1 saber-toothed tiger appeared. Though Yan Yuanji was nervous at first, he became confident after learning of the tiger's level. He rushed forward and threw a powerful punch, but the tiger dodged easily. It then bit into Yan Yuanji's chest, instantly killing him. In summary, students awakened various talents after entering the tower. Liu Yan's Divine Extraction talent allowed him to upgrade his equipment, while Yan Yuanzhi's Behemoth Strength was powerful, but he overestimated himself, leading to him being killed by the level 1 saber-toothed tiger. Liu Yan realized strength alone was not enough, and one had to be careful when facing even low-level beasts. Yan Yuanzhi, a student with a C-grade strength talent, was unexpectedly killed by a level 1 saber-toothed tiger. This shocking event frightened the rest of the students, who realized the danger they were in. Luckily, they still had the beginner's protection halo, which saved them from the tiger's attack. They quickly formed teams and decided to work together to survive in this dangerous environment. Liu Yan, who had an SSS-grade talent called Divine Extraction, was amazed by the strength of the beast and determined to increase his own power. He discovered that his talent could extract not only non-living things, but also living creatures. To test this further, he used his talent on a fallen tree and successfully extracted its vitality. However, he found the progress too slow for his liking. Liu Yan then turned his attention to Yan Yuanji's corpse and successfully extracted strength from it. He also obtained a D-grade skill called Strength Enhancement. Encouraged by this success, he upgraded his own defensive equipment and obtained a Federation special dagger that increased his attack power. With these improvements, Liu Yan's overall strength increased significantly. Realizing the potential of his divine extraction talent, Liu Yan decided to focus on extracting attributes and skills from corpses to continuously enhance his abilities. This way, he could avoid direct confrontations with powerful beasts and rely on the scraps left behind by others. By doing so, Liu Yan believed he could rapidly increase his strength and easily defeat even high-level beasts in the future. In summary, the death of Yan Yuanzhe caused the students to realize the importance of working together. Liu Yan's SSS grade talent of divine extraction allowed him to extract attributes and skills from living and non-living creatures, quickly increasing his own strength. He intends to use his gift to extract the essence from the corpses and become strong enough. This is the only way to survive in such a dangerous environment in order to face even more unknown challenges. At this moment, the group of students had already formed teams. Most of the people on the same team were those with talents at the same grade, which was a suitable arrangement since their strengths didn't vary too much. Some teams were willing to include 1 or 2 members with slightly lower grade talents, but they weren't willing to bring too many. Bringing along too many lower grade talents would only burden the team and affect their survival and the killing of beasts. Thus, the team with D-grade talents was the strongest, also including a few experts with C-grade talents, giving them the best chance of entering level 2 of the tower. Those with E-grade talents had formed 2 teams, weaker but still able to survive with caution. The remaining 2 teams were formed by people with F-grade talents and were currently in a miserable state. During this moment, a member of the F-grade talents team noticed Liu Yan and offered him to join them, saying that since his talent grade didn't seem high, it would be better to have more people to try their best to survive. Liu Yan politely declined, as he was not weak and had other goals in mind. Soon the teams were formed, and the beginner's protection time came to an end. The teams separated and set off, leaving Liu Yan as the only lone ranger. Instead of exploring, Liu Yan hid and waited, knowing that his chance to scavenge had come. In less than an hour, the smart wristband notified Liu Yan of the deaths of 2 awakened, Wang Hu and Zhao Tian, 800 meters southeast. Although Liu Yan felt sorry for them, he was also joyful as it meant he could pick up their belongings. Liu Yan quickly made his way to the location and found the 2 corpses, with one heavily injured blood wolf nearby. Checking the blood wolf's attributes, Liu Yan realized that the 2 awakened had a chance of defeating the beast, but chose to run away out of fear. Liu Yan, equipped with E-grade items and a skill, was confident in defeating the blood wolf. Activating his strength enhancement skill, Liu Yan fought the blood wolf head-on. Despite feeling pain, he managed to kill the blood wolf and survived the battle. Liu Yan then used divine extraction on the blood wolf's corpse, improving his attributes. He realized that using divine extraction on powerful beasts granted more attribute points than on ordinary corpses. While Liu Yan gained confidence from his victory, he also acknowledged the need to improve his combat techniques and strength. With that, Liu Yan left the area, ready to face more challenges and become stronger. Liu Yan has successfully extracted skills from the corpses of humans he has encountered. He obtained the F-grade skill, Rapid Step, which doubles his agility upon activation, and the E-grade skill, Spirit Vision, which allows him to detect danger in a small area around him. With these skills, Liu Yan believes he can easily defeat a wolf and escape from more powerful beasts. However, before he can check the equipment on the corpses, he senses that his teammates are approaching and decides to leave to avoid conflict. When the teammates return to the location, they are surprised to find the blood wolf already dead with fresh wounds on its head. They speculate that a single person must have killed it, marveling at their power and assuming they must be an awakened with at least a B-grade talent. Meanwhile, Liu Yan is using his Spirit Vision skill to navigate through the forest, hoping to find opportunities to collect loot. However, he hasn't received any notifications of his teammates' deaths, as they seem to be avoiding fights with beasts. Liu Yan eventually takes a break on a tree branch and checks his attributes, equipment, and skills. He has made significant improvements since entering the tower, especially with his SSS grade talent, Divine Extraction, which allows him to extract skills and has a usage limit of 5 times, regenerating once every hour. Liu Yan secretly rejoiced in his heart that he was lucky that he had not used his talent on flowers and trees at will before. Otherwise, he would have wasted it in vain. After calming down, Liu Yan assessed his strength. He had grown a lot, and he should be able to easily deal with a first-level beast. Even in the event of an accident, he can rely on quick steps to escape. He probably wouldn't be injured or killed by the beast. He realizes the importance of battle techniques and battle awareness in becoming an expert, and decides to actively hunt beasts instead of relying on picking up scraps. With his newfound confidence and skills, Liu Yan prepares to engage in battles with beasts to further improve his strength and gain battle techniques and awareness. He takes out his dagger and begins searching for a suitable target in the forest. Inside tower, Liu Yan relied on spirit vision to navigate through the forest alone. Despite being strong enough to handle level 1 and possibly level 2 beasts, he lacked combat experience and was cautious in choosing his targets. As he searched for beasts, notifications appeared on his smart wristband, informing him that several awakened had died in battle nearby. He heard screams and sounds of escape coming from the southwest, indicating that they had encountered a group of beasts or a powerful one. Intrigued by the opportunity, Liu Yan hurriedly went to investigate. Arriving at the scene, he found traces of a battle and several injured green pythons, large and terrifying creatures. He checked their information on his smart wristband and learned that they were level 1 beasts with reduced combat power due to being wounded and full from eating. Liu Yan assessed his own strength and considered the risk, but ultimately decided to take a chance in hopes of obtaining valuable resources, as the den of green pythons seemed to be guarding something of interest. With his plan in mind, Liu Yan approached the weak and injured green pythons first, swiftly dispatching them with his enhanced strength and agility. He successfully killed 5 beasts in total and gained experience points, eventually reaching level 2 and earning attribute points to allocate. After the battle, Liu Yan used divine extraction on the green python's corpses, receiving additional boosts in strength, stamina, and agility. Liu Yan then discovered the corpses of the awakened who had been killed by the green pythons. Using divine extraction again, he obtained agility boosts and 2 E-grade skills, which he successfully merged into a D-grade skill called Ghost Steps. Amazed by the power of the extraction, Liu Yan briefly celebrated before realizing that other beasts were approaching due to the scent of blood. He hurriedly moved in the opposite direction and stumbled upon a patch of flowers protected by the green pythons. Among the flowers, Liu Yan found a purple herb called the detoxifying purple herb. It had various healing and detoxifying properties, and could even improve certain attributes if refined and ingested. Excited by his discovery, Liu Yan quickly retrieved the herb and stored it in his backpack before leaving the area, guided by his spirit vision. In a secluded corner of the forest, Liu Yan climbed up a tree after ensuring that there were no other beasts or imminent danger. He felt the remarkable increase in his overall strength and endurance after acquiring the attributes from his recent battles. Not even out of breath after running for so long, Liu Yan took out a detoxifying purple herb from his backpack. Consulting the information on his wristband, Liu Yan learned that by refining and ingesting the detoxifying purple herb using his SSS grade talent, Divine Extraction, he could enhance his attributes. He saved a small portion of the herb for emergencies and used Divine Extraction on the majority of it. A brilliant white light enveloped the herb, and a notification appeared before Liu Yan. To his surprise, the divine extraction of the detoxifying purple herb yielded remarkable results. His agility increased by 6, spirit by 5, and adaptability by 9. Liu Yan experienced a newfound lightness in his body and increased agility, along with a greater clarity of mind. He realized that the improvement from the herb's attributes was equivalent to consuming 2 or 3 level 1 beast corpses. Furthermore, unlike extracting attributes from beast corpses, the detoxifying purple herb only required 1 use of divine extraction. Taking a moment to check his overall attributes, Liu Yan accessed his smart wristband. He was excited to see that he had reached level 2 and had significant improvements in his attributes. Liu Yan had distributed his 8 allocatable attribute points evenly between strength and vitality, bringing them to astonishing levels. Even at level 2, his attributes surpassed those of a level 3 awakened. Liu Yan also gained a powerful agility-type skill, Ghost Steps, which was a fusion of the 3 agility-type skills he previously possessed. Excited by this discovery, he realized he could extract and fuse lower-grade skills to become even stronger in the future. Additionally, he noticed an increase in the number of times he could use divine extraction as he leveled up, indicating no limit to his potential. With his newfound strength, Liu Yan planned to progress to level 2 of the tower to hunt higher-level beasts and further strengthen himself. He considered the abundance of resources and higher-level beasts in level 2, making it a more profitable venture. Determined, Liu Yan headed towards the entrance of level 1, not wasting any more time. He believed that acquiring an active offensive skill would help compensate for his current lack of offensive capabilities. As Liu Yan made his way through the forest, he heard the sounds of a chaotic battle nearby. Recognizing the opportunity to extract attributes and become stronger, Liu Yan eagerly made his way towards the battle. Liu Yan observed a small group of 8 awakeners engaged in a fierce battle with 6 mutant poison rats. Despite the group's strength, Liu Yan believed that their gains were far from satisfactory. The 8 of them split the experience points of the 6 beasts, and the mutant poison rats were not guarding any rare resources. In comparison, Liu Yan had single-handedly defeated 5 giant green pythons and obtained more rewards. He believed that his decision to refuse to join the team and act alone was correct. Liu Yan speculated that teamwork could enable awakeners to cooperate and enhance their combat capabilities, but the gains would also correspondingly decrease. Moreover, with more people, actions would be less convenient, and safety could not be guaranteed as much. The advantage of going solo was that if victorious in battle, all the rewards would belong to oneself. Additionally, if failure occurred, it would be easier to escape alone. He observed that Wang Qing was leveling up rapidly, but this was because he was the group's damage dealer and snatched most of the experience points. The other awakeners risked their lives to support Wang Qing, but in the end, the majority of the rewards went to him. Liu Yan felt this was unfair because the reason why Wang Qing could level up so quickly was due to the contributions of others. Liu Yan also used an intelligent wristband to check Wang Qing's status and found that his B-grade talent was very powerful in the early stages, but had poor growth potential. In comparison to Liu Yan's SSS grade talent, the B-grade talent seemed insignificant. Liu Yan smiled, thinking that the gap between B-grade and SSS grade talents was too significant. In conclusion, Liu Yan believed that acting alone was the correct choice because he could enjoy all the rewards on his own and had greater growth potential. Teaming up could enhance combat power, but the gains would be less and actions would also be inconvenient. Liu Yan was satisfied with his decision. In the forest, Liu Yan observed a team of awakened from a distance. He overheard their conversation about their recent battle with mutated poison rats and their admiration for a member named Wang Qing, who had played a pivotal role in their victory. However, Liu Yan noticed that despite their success, they were still concerned about their inability to defeat stronger beasts, such as the green pythons they encountered before. One of the group members, Song Yu, was particularly interested in Wang Qing and expressed her dependence on him for survival. Liu Yan took note of Song Yu's talent, which was Delay, a C-grade support-type talent that could delay an opponent's movements. While it may not seem impressive at first, Liu Yan recognized its potential in battles between awakened and beasts, where 3 seconds could make a significant difference. He was intrigued by the talent and planned to use divine extraction on Song Yu's corpse in case she died in battle. As Liu Yan was considering this, a conflict arose within the team. Some members expressed dissatisfaction with Wang Qing's distribution of rewards from their recent battle. Wang Qing had claimed all the good items for himself, leaving only substandard choices for the others. Faced with his team's disapproval, Wang Qing justified his actions by asserting that his strength gave him the right to prioritize his own improvement. He even dared the dissatisfied members to leave the team if they were unhappy. As a result, 4 people chose to leave, greatly reducing the team's strength. Only 3 members remained in the team, and Wang Qing seemed regretful of his actions and realized the consequences of losing his team members. At this point, he noticed Liu Yan, who had been observing them. Wang Qing called out to Liu Yan, inviting him to join their team, citing their strength as the strongest among all the awakened. However, Liu Yan declined the offer, as he felt his strength was sufficient on his own and did not want to be associated with someone with a selfish personality. Moreover, he sensed a danger coming from underground and suspected that the team had disturbed a powerful beast's nest during their previous battle. In conclusion, Liu Yan observed the awakened team's internal conflict and rejected their offer to join, recognizing that their leader, Wang Qing, prioritized his own interests over the well-being of the team. Additionally, Liu Yan sensed an impending danger and preferred to travel alone rather than become a burden to the group. In the forest on level 1 of the tower, 4 awakened were walking and complaining about Wang Qing, who had treated them poorly and left them with trash loot. They expressed their disappointment and resentment towards him, as they believed they were all strong and had potential. While walking, they detected a strong scent of blood and proceeded with caution. They discovered the corpses of several green pythons and noticed that the wounds were inflicted by a dagger. This surprised them, as they were aware of the python's strength and didn't believe that one person could single-handedly kill 5 of them. Meanwhile, Liu Yan, the person responsible for the killings, was with Wang Qing's team. Wang Qing had invited Liu Yan to join his team, but when Liu Yan declined, Wang Qing didn't think much of it and assumed Liu Yan wasn't strong enough. However, they soon felt tremors in the ground, indicating the approach of powerful beasts. Liu Yan, who had spirit vision, sensed the approaching beasts but wasn't concerned due to his abilities. Wang Qing and his team realized something was wrong and tried to retreat, but were surrounded by numerous huge rat-shaped beasts, led by a formidable black beast. Liu Yan assessed the huge rodent's stats and realized they were not individually strong, but were outnumbered. The leader of the pack, a level 2 beast, posed a significant threat. Wang Qing panicked and attempted to sacrifice Song Yu, one of his companions, for their escape. He lied to Song Yu, pretending to cooperate with her in attacking the leader, but he abandoned her and fled with the others. Song Yu, unaware of the betrayal, used her talent to delay the huge rodent leader, but it only lasted for a second. She pleaded with Wang Qing to attack, but he left her behind. Helpless, Song Yu was devoured by the leader, leaving Liu Yan shocked and filled with regret for not being able to save her. Witnessing the gruesome scene, Wang Qing was terrified and abandoned all thoughts of taking spoils from the fight. His only concern was his own survival. However, to his horror, the huge rodent leader grew even larger after feasting on Song Yu's corpse, further intensifying the danger they were in.